Yesterday, 6th of September 2023, the Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC, finally delivered its long-awaited judgments on petitions challenging the outcome of the presidential election held on 25th of February 2023. This judgment was delivered within the statutory time frame under the extant status. We acknowledge the court's contributions to due process and seeming attempt to strengthen our democracy. As petitioners in this case, we respect the views and ruling of the court, but we disagree with the court's reasoning and conclusions in the judgment it delivered.
His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of Labour Party at the just concluded election February 25, 2023, released a press briefing today in regards to the judgment by the appeal court yesterday, being 6th of September. You could recall that the court has been on sitting since May in regards to the election where Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission, having provided enough evidence beyond reasonable doubt, but the court went ahead to dismiss so many of his prayers. But however, he has said he will be moving to the Supreme Court. So here is the full speech given by His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. Please, but before the speech, if you have not subscribed, please do hit the subscription button and like this video, share it, let it go viral.
Yesterday, 6th of September 2023, the Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC, finally delivered its long-awaited judgments on petitions challenging the outcome of the presidential election held on 25th of February 2023. This judgment was delivered within the statutory time frame under the extant status. We acknowledge the court's contributions to due process and seeming attempt to strengthen our democracy. As petitioners in this case, we respect the views and ruling of the court, but we disagree with the court's reasoning and conclusions in the judgment it delivered. It is my intention as the presidential candidate and the intention of Labour Party to challenge this judgment by way of appeal immediately as allowed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The PEPC has rendered its judgment, but that esteemed body is not the final arbiter. The responsibility now falls on the Supreme Court. I do know that the judgment is not conterminous with justice. I implore Nigerians to remain focused, steadfast, and peaceful, and to abide by the rule of law and understand this matter has not reached its logical conclusion. Our legal team has already received our firm instruction to file an appeal against the decision. I shall not relent in quest for justice, not necessarily for myself, but for our teeming supporters all over Nigeria, whose mandate to us at the post was regrettably truncated by INEC. The strength and value of our democracy reside on solid national institutions and our confidence in them. Electoral litigations will almost be unnecessary and non-existent if the Independent National Electoral Commission discharges its statutory functions creditably, transparently, and with tenable fairness. When that body fails, as it did recently, thus subverting the will of Nigerian voters, the recourse to judiciary becomes imperative, as is now the case. I thank every Nigerian who has supported our cause and campaign for a new Nigeria, characterized by fairness, equity, justice, rule of law, peace, prosperity, inclusiveness, sustainable growth and development. A new Nigeria is possible and achievable. I especially thank our legal team, the Labour Party and the Obedient family, and all those who showed up daily during our court trials. God bless you all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
So that is it from His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi over there, as he has also shared his thoughts and appreciation to those who has been with him right from the day one of this trial, as they move into the stage 2 and the final stage of this petition, as they'll be approaching the Supreme Court. And the prayers, I believe, will still remain the same to disqualify Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and as well as to go as far as declaring him as the authentic winner, having presented more evidence beyond reasonable doubt. As you can see, that even the APC lawyer were trying to understand with the judges, asking if the case of the Labour Party and Mr. Peter Obi was dismissed, as they passed the judgment yesterday, and it was like almost a tug of war between the APC lawyer and that of the judges, as they exchanged wells yesterday, as if they don't know what they were doing, and as well making them to understand that the case had been dismissed. But the judge went ahead to say that you can make do with anything you think of the judgment. The judgment has been passed, so you can interpret it anyhow you want to interpret it, but we have given our judgment. Remember that the judges only withdrew the case. They didn't make mention of dismissal or anyway, but we all understand the languages of this our learned colleague. So it is now up to us to take it from there. But His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi have challenged them that he is taking this case to the Supreme Court. So until Supreme Court, we will not know exactly what will happen at the end of the day. So therefore, what do you think about this whole court scenario? Do you think Supreme Court will give Mr. Peter Obi his mandate, or the mandate of Nigerians? Hit the notification button and drop your thoughts at the comment section. Thank you.
Of the judgment, certainly it would have been better if there was live streaming of the entire proceedings, so that the public will now watch it from beginning to the end and connect properly with the judgment. But this one just started from the judgment, so they didn't start from the very beginning. So I do hope and pray that next time it will be continuous from the beginning of the case, beginning of the hearing until the end.